We have the latest figures, just received it here. This is from Ofgem, the energy regulator, which caps the maximum that you can be charged for a unit of gas and electricity. It does that by conveying a number to give us an idea of what average usage, what the average bill would be. And they have said this morning that from the 1st of October to December, bills will go up by 4%. That's entirely in line with the expectations in the market. That amounts to for typical domestic consumption, as they call it, it's a three-bedroom house, effectively. That will push bills up annually by £60 a year, £5 a month, taking it from £1,660 at the moment to £1,723. Now, that's for households that are on the floating variable tariffs from their energy supplier. About a third of households are on a fixed rate. If they fixed in the last 6 months, they're likely to end up paying less than that figure. So this is an increase. It is largely driven for now, Ofgem says, by wholesale gas prices, higher wholesale gas prices in the last 3 months or so, which is when this number is calculated. That's when your energy supplier is buying the raw energy in the market. What's driving up wholesale gas prices? It's Donald Trump's intervention in Iran that has affected energy markets so much. It's pushed up gas prices. That's reflected in what your supplier is paying for that gas. Gas not only is what you're going to be heating your home with in the coming months, but it's crucial in the supply of electricity. So a 4% increase for households. And that £60 number, it's not what you'll actually pay. It'll depend on how much you use. But that does effectively wipe out the VAT cut that I'm sure you were about to mention there. Andy Burnham announced when he came into office, his first act, the 5% VAT on energy bills would disappear from October the 1st. That's worth around £45. It's 5% of your bill. It's £45 on an average bill. Your bill's still going up £15 with this £60 increase. Well,
yes, and we're talking to the Energy Secretary very shortly about this. And there will be questions for the government, won't they? Because they've made a big thing about bringing energy bills down. They've got an ambition to bring them down by £300 by 2030, but it's heading in the wrong direction at the moment.
Yes, it is. And it should be said, we have just gone through a period of falling bills the first half of this year. The apparent stability in the energy markets, which was disturbed fundamentally by the attacks on Iran. There's two things going on here. The government has been making steps, not just Andy Burnham, but Rachel Reeves in her last budget took some steps to move some of the fixed costs off people's bills that we all pay, to move them into general taxation, to cut some of the subsidies that are funding the energy transition. But there's big structural issues here. We've got the wholesale costs, the gas price that goes up and down, that's variable. But all our bills now have a big chunk of fixed costs, which are funding the energy transition. The aim of that is to get much cheaper bills in future because we won't be using so much gas. But to get there, we've got to pay for it. And consumers right now, we are paying for it upfront.
Yeah, and that's at the heart of the political debate about how fast you move,
Absolutely.
Isn't it? So we'll be talking to Miatta Fahnbulleh, the Energy Secretary, shortly about all these issues. Paul, thanks very much indeed.